Sports is powered by the official voice of Lady Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Lady Rams basketball is also sponsored in part by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square, and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Red Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Winning Edge. Schmidt Ford of Salem. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. All Stars in Central Christian Church. And People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski for Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball. From the Ford Square WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, the Landers Collision Center's pregame show starts now.
Good evening from Memorial Gymnasium here on the campus of Herrin High School. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski tonight. Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball. They close out the regular season with the Herrin Lady Tigers. Of course, the Lady Rams are 14-8. Finished the South 7-9-1. Of course, we'll share the title unless Carbondale should happen to lose on the road to Cahokia on Saturday. So glad to be with you. WMIX FM and WMIXSports.com with streaming video for your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Danny, an important one for the Lady Rams in terms of a team that they barely beat last year in the regular season. Got a good win at home. Lost here in the regional last year, and I think going into the regional on Monday against the Centralia Annies, a win sure would provide some nice momentum.
Well, it's to be interesting to see how Mount Vernon comes out after that big comeback win at Cahokia the other night, and then have to turn around and play a team that you're kind of familiar with, but you don't know a lot about. And then you turn around and you have Centralia. So kind of a trip-up game here for Mount Vernon tonight, what these two might consider really, I guess for the soccer term, a friendly, because of the fact these two teams could see each other a week from the night at the Massac County Regional Championship.
And I would not be surprised by that at all. Of course, the Herrin Lady Tigers were tournament champions in both West Frankfort and their own tournament at Christmas time here at Herrin. And, of course, finished in second in the River to River, Ohio. We'll talk more about the Mount Vernon Lady Rams on the Herrin Tigers coming up on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers sticks to them all. Landers details them all as well. Mount Vernon and Salem is where you'll find expanded collision centers for Landers Collision Centers. We'll take a break. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Convenience is what the Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon is all about. During these cold winter months, take advantage of our free local delivery service to your home or office, or use one of our 2 drive-through windows where a staff member is always ready to serve you. If you take several medications and have trouble remembering what to take and when to take it, ask pharmacist Eric Black about medication planners. These blister packs make it so easy to take the correct medications on time. In a recent poll, patients 65 years old and older who use medications found that more than 50% take at least 5 different prescription drugs regularly. Those polls admit they forget to take their medications. Don't let this happen to you. Stop by and ask us about our medication planners. Remember, drugs don't work in patients who don't take them. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or give them a call, 618-242-8776.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. Streaming worldwide at WMIXSports.com. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
And we welcome you back, Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Herrin High School. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Holly Carroll is back at our Mount Vernon studio. Avery Barton handles the video tonight for WMIXsports.com. And, of course, it's the Lady Rams finishing up their regular season with the Herrin Lady Tigers. Big game tonight, of course, senior night for Herrin. And, as you know, emotions can play out here when it is your final game on your home floor. We'll see how that works tonight. If Lady Rams have got them a win on Monday against Centralia, we'll see how it works out for Lady Tigers. Emotions on high.
Well, of course, and obviously we saw it here between games. The senior group from Herrin has played together a long time and, of course, had a lot of success at the lower levels, junior high, and, of course, at the high school prep level, of course, the varsity level. And you saw some hugs and you saw some tears. It kind of sets in tonight. This is it. You're not going to play again. You're not going to run out of the tunnel. You're not going to wear that Herrin uniform here again. So you're going to wear it next week starting the Massac. But a lot of times teams and seniors that have a lot will have a hard time, difficult to shake playing their final home game because you're trying to get over that emotion and trying to take care of business in what is a non-conference game here tonight.
Well, speaking of conferences, the Lady Rams, of course, clinched at least a share of the South 7 and a come-from-behind win against Cahokia on Tuesday night. They finished 9-1. The junior varsity got a win here tonight, 36-32. Lance Bolt's JV finishes 11-3 overall. They also finished 9-1 in the South 7 Conference. So it's good to see the JV finish their season strong as well.
Yeah, and that's the future. I mean, say what you want. I know some underclassmen do play varsity, but the future at the lower level looks pretty bright for Mount Vernon. That's a good way to end the year with a win, and they can go off into the off-season thinking about things. And, of course, obviously those that dress varsity will have to hopefully contribute over the next few weeks.
And we'll see how that goes. The regional is next week. It's at Massac County. Both of these teams will head there. The Lady Rams, of course, are the 4 seed. They'll play number 5 Centralia on Monday night. That'll be a 6 o'clock start, 5:45 pregame here on 94.1 and WMIXsports.com. Of course, the Herrin Lady Tigers will battle the Massac County Lady. No, they won't. They'll battle Marion in that one. Winner will take on the Massac County Lady Patriots on Tuesday. If the Lady Rams beat Centralia, they would have the Carbondale Terriers in the 6 o'clock game. Also on Tuesday from Massac County High School. It should be a great regional when you look at it from top to bottom. Carbondale the 1, Massac the 2, Herrin the 3, Lady Rams the 4, Centralia 5, and of course Marion 6. That has the makings for a decent regional with the top 4.
The top teams basically in the Ohio Division, and arguably in Ohio Division, arguably in the South 7 will get along. Of course, Mount Vernon Centralia, the winner gets Carbondale, and then the other side, Marion Herrin, the winner gets Massac. So a lot of people obviously picking Herrin to win, and so it kind of becomes a split river to river on one side, South 7 tournament on the other, and winner of those games get played for a regional final week from the night.
Of course, we'll follow the Lady Rams the length of their postseason run. We hope it's a long one. Of course, this is an extended Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Don't forget, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Now they detail them all, too. Ask about premium detailing, free for the life of your car. Next time you have collision repair work done at Landers Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem, call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. We'll take a break, come back, talk more about the Lady Rams season to this point. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
This is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. I want to thank Mount Vernon and the surrounding area for continuing to support us over the past 5 years. If you have never sat down with someone to go over your insurance program, let me invite you into our office. Let us show you what working with the industry leader, represented by a local agent, can do for you. I'm located just off 42nd Street. You can reach our office 24 hours a day at 242-1421 or on the web at TonyWilt.com. Thanks again, and go Rams.
Are the features with your free checking account disappearing? Hi, this is Nina Reitnauer, relationship banker with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. A free checking account from People's National Bank includes unlimited check writing, no minimum balance requirements, online banking, bill pay, a Visa check card, and only takes $100 to open. Stop by People's National Bank and get the free checking account you deserve. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
We proudly offer the best service department in the area, with experienced technicians that will diagnose your vehicle's problems quicker than the competitors. We service all makes and models no matter where you bought your car. Get out of the cold and drive into our climate-controlled service area and enjoy a hot cup of coffee while our service department offers great deals on brakes, tires, and more.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Your spine is a miracle of engineering, so when pain strikes, your body is telling you to get help fast. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois is proud to feature their spine care team. Doctors Kowalski and Smith, the professionals at Orthopedic Center, specialize in back and neck pain. So put our spine care team on the job. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. Stop the pain, fix the problem, and enjoy life again. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball.
And we welcome you back on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside of your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. So glad you could join us tonight. Final game of the regular season for Lady Rams basketball. They have the Herrin Lady Tigers. Bill Green's team, of course, comes in tournament champions at Herrin and West Frankfort. Jeff Lonnen's team will at least share a South 7 title, depending upon what happens on Saturday. Of course, DC Lady Rams have had a successful season to this point, guaranteed to finish the season above 500, but a 14-8 mark, lost some games due to the weather. Pretty good season.
Yeah, you win 9 of 14 of your wins are in South 7 play. I mean, that's a good run. And the way the weather has been this year, of course, with some more coming in tomorrow for a brief run of the Canadian Clipper, you're lucky to get in the games that you've gotten to get in, and that's the thing going into this season. And, you know, there's some expectations on Mount Vernon. A lot of talent was lost from last year, a lot of experience, and people that have kind of gave Mount Vernon kind of not the much as they gave them last year. These Lady Rams have played very well this year, going 9-1 in the conference, 14 wins, and the season's still not over.
Not over yet, of course, not by a long shot. They still have the Massac County Regional coming up next week. The 1A and 2A regionals get started this week. Of course, we have scores tonight courtesy of Tony Wiltshire, State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. Find him online at TonyWilt.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town and get to a better state with State Farm.
In 1A girls at Altamont leads St. Anthony at the half 12-9. In 2A at East Altonwood River, Westland trails Breeze Central 31-13 at the half. At DuQuoin, Benton and Cesar-Valera-Waltonville are tied at 19 at the half. And at Vandalia, T-Town leads Greenville 30-25. That is at the half.
Scoreboard update from Tony Wiltshire, State Farm agent, of course, in Mount Vernon, as it's hard to believe the season is ending for teams around the area. As we start to head into the postseason, of course, seeds released today for 1A and 2A boys basketball. We'll find out the 3A and 4A seeds next week, and it's just hard to believe it's already that time of year when we're talking about winding down the basketball coverage.
And it's interesting this year because the season will go a little longer than normal because of the way the calendar rolls into this 2014. And, you know, this week is 1A, 2A girls teams will get eliminated. The next week, 3A, 4A girls start. And then the next week, 1A, 2A boys, and then 3A, 4A boys. So that once you get comfortable, and I think once you get into the groove of the season, once you start rolling between Christmas tournament and midwinter tournament time, that's when that comfortable starts and get used to a rhythm. All of a sudden, once you get on the other side of midwinter, it goes downhill quick. And, you know, it's not very long until they get the baseball, softball gear out. Track teams are out conditioning already as well. And, of course, baseball, softball doing individual workouts. But, I mean, it's a time of year where we start heading down that slippery slope of transition from winter to spring sports.
And we'll see how it transitions, of course, hopefully for the Lady Rams. Season will go on well beyond the next couple of weeks. About 5 minutes before we get started here from Herrin on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. And, of course, we see the Mount Vernon Lady Rams warming up here in the front court. You're watching at WMIXSports.com. In the meantime, head to Twitter and follow us at WMIX Sports, or you can find us on Facebook. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. The Herrin Lady Tigers, of course, very successful these past few seasons. Always a great team, coached well by Bill Green.
Always a good team. This, of course, you know, this Herrin program's been running well for about 5 to 10 years now in the Ohio Division. And, of course, when you're dealing with the likes of West Frankfurt's had their run over the years with Matt Hampelman, and then Massac County's had their runs a couple of different times. They're on the second run themselves. Benton with Andy Sloan getting better. Jake Stewart at Harrisburg doing a great job. I mean, this is a Herrin team that's kind of battled their way through, and it's been Herrin and Massac most of the year with Benton getting their shots in at times. So this is a Herrin program under Bill Walker that, you know, very impressed, very well done job for Herrin, and I think that's where you look at this team and this program going to be good for a while because of what's going on here, both here at the upper level and, of course, the lower levels.
Well, and, of course, Herrin's a school that continues to expand in terms of their student enrollment, and looking like they will continue to expand in the not-too-distant future. And it's certainly an institution that you kind of see, and we've talked about it time and time again on the Saturday Sports Show. You see the Lady Rams playing Herrin. Rams baseball plays Herrin. I think Lady Rams softball still plays Herrin. Oh. And so you look at the schools that play Herrin, it seems like they'd be a good fit for the South 7 someday.
Well, they might be right now, but about 600 kids are not going to be, a little closer to 700. And explaining some of the enrollment numbers here at Herrin, it makes a little difference once you think about it that way. But I think one of the things that you have to look at, Herrin's playing everything in the South 7 except, football. They do play Carbondale, but that would be the one sport that would kind of deter things. Everything else would pretty level playing field. And Herrin down here in the Route 13 corridor, we keep hearing rumors that Herrin's growing. Obviously, Marion is growing. Carterville expanding tremendously. That, schools like that if they get big enough or whatever, maybe they can possibly get in. But right now, I'm sure there aren't any plans anytime soon for Herrin to bolt to river and get to the South 7.
Well, I think there's some – you have a lot of word out there as to what may or may not happen with teams in the river-to-river. It certainly seems stable as of now. And, of course, you talk about the river-to-river Ohio and the tough girls programs there. You take a look over at the other side of the river at the Mississippi Division. You see Carterville under Matt Crane making a nice run this season. Nashville Hornets always strong, 14 consecutive titles in the conference. Sparta had their run, of course, earlier in the millennium. You look at the Pinckneyville Lady Panthers under Alan Englehart. You look at AJ. I mean, this is a tough the Mississippi side just as tough as the Ohio side.
Well, in the Ohio division, like I said, we mentioned those. On the other side, Nashville's been the predominant power, kind of transition from Sparta. Cassie Drew era, Anna Jonesboro had them on the map at times. Carterville getting in now. Matt Crane's having a good run, most wins in the season right now. DuQuoin has been average at best. Pinckneyville under Alan Englehart has been improving over the last 2 or 4 years, but it's hard to break through when you have Nashville and Sparta at the top, and the defending 2A champs in Nashville's there. And then you look at the Ohio side, Massac's had a trip to state. Frankfort's been there the last 10, 15 years. So it doesn't get easier in this Southern Illinois River Conference no matter what you do.
No doubt about it. One of the premier athletic conferences in this state. We're about to get underway here from Herrin. Of course, we'll have the national anthem. We'll get to know your Page Insurance starting lineups a little bit later on. Page Insurance, call for a health quote at 242-7000 or log on to pageinsurance.net. Find them in their office on Crownview in Mount Vernon. The Page Insurance starting lineups coming up a little bit later on here on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. But first, we need to honor America from Herrin. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Dig in with full-contact coal miner training at Red Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters. And check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mine. Real equipment, real live, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. Imagine this. You're driving down the road. It's dark as can be outside. Thank goodness you just had that left headlight bulb replaced. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see a thing. Now, close your eyes. Okay, don't close your eyes. You're supposed to be driving. Imagine noticing a slight twinkle off to the left, just above the ditch. What is that, you think to yourself? All of a sudden, whack! You've just encountered your first deer hit. The left side of your vehicle is beat up pretty bad. The next thing I want you to imagine is very simple. Picking up your phone and dialing 1-888-LANDERS to set up your repair. Deer claims are common, and usually a very simple process, which fall under comprehensive coverage. This is Chase Landers asking you to allow Landers to be your collision repair shop of choice. Whether it be a deer hit, fender bender, or the regular, uh-oh, sorry mom, Landers is here for you whenever you need it. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. 1-888-LANDERS, that's 1-888-LANDERS.
Find us on Facebook. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
And we welcome you back to Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Herrin High School. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams conclude regular season action tonight with the Herrin Lady Tigers. So glad you could join us on 94.1 FM with video at WMIXsports.com. Don't forget you can always find us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We meet the Mount Vernon Lady Rams on the PA. Of course, here on the radio, they'll be presented by Page Insurance Agency on Crown View and Mount Vernon. Call for a quote at 242-7000. That's 242-7000. Lady Rams, of course, will be the visitors on the scoreboard. Let's meet them.
Lady Rams will go number 10, Claire Ryan, number 12, Courtney Scarborough, number 34, Micaiah Rush, number 35, Hannah Owens, number 44, Isha Sanders, for Jeff Lonan's Mount Vernon Rams.
Page Insurance on Crown View and Mount Vernon. Of course, log on to pageinsurance.net or call 242-7000 for a quote. Let's meet Bill Green's Herrin Tigers.
Number 10, Tori Johnson. Number 15, Michaela Smothers. Number 22, Gabby Woodis. Number 32, Whitney Woodis. And number 33, Michaela Cerruti for Bill Green's Herrin Lady Tigers.
Of course, it looks like an all-senior starting lineup here on senior night as we're about to get underway here on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Lady Rams basketball is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Of course, always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ida. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Just ask for one checking. As we'll get underway here from Herrin, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. And the Herrin Lady Tigers.
All people stand in front of us.
He takes good care of us, though, so I guess we can make that exception in that particular case. No, we can't. You're right. Oh, man. So glad to have you with us on WMIX, WMIXsports.com. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski tonight. Holly Carroll is back in our Mount Vernon studio. Avery Barton handles the camera for WMIXsports.com. As we get underway from Memorial Gymnasium. Senior night in Herrin. The Lady Rams, of course, 14-8 on the year. They finished the South 7 with a 9-1 mark, clinching at least a share of the conference championship for a second consecutive year. Last year, they're the outright champions. This year, unless Carbondale should happen to stumble on the road to Cahokia on Saturday, which is possible, it'll be a shared championship with the Terriers. It'll be Hannah Owens for the Lady Rams going right to left. It'll be Whitney Woodis for the Herrin Tigers left to right. Lady Rams in their away black, orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in white. The exact opposite for the Lady Tigers in their home whites. The tip will be controlled in the backcourt. It'll be Tori Johnson with it. Right-hand dribbles. The Lady Rams will back up in the defense with 4 seconds having gone off the clock here in the first quarter, just underway from Herrin. It is Mount Vernon and the Lady Tigers off of the right. Good play there to Cerruti. He's going to throw it back out to the right corner. Rolling up top, now back to the right wing for number 22, Gabby Woodis. Tried to force it into the paint. Lost out of bounds. That'll be the first turnover of the night. It'll go to the Tigers with 7:41 left in the first.
And when you start seniors only, or however some people do it, you run into the fact that people haven't played with each other in game situations, and that might be typical of the Herrin Rusty start.
And we'll see what happens. It's Claire Ryan off the right wing. Passing to the left wing for Rush. Looking into the corner for Sanders. Nice down low play for Hannah Owens. Good post up in the paint. 2-0 Lady Rams on top here early. It'll be Johnson dribbling across the timeline, left of the circle. 7:17 to go in the first quarter. 2-0 Lady Rams on top. Nice curl to the right block goes Johnson. Shot blocked by Owens. That's a foul. And to the line will go Tori Johnson to shoot two.
Pretty quick. Tori got around a high screen at the right elbow, got to the rim, got inside positioning on Hannah Owens, and because of that was able to get to the rim and got fouled.
2-0 Lady Rams on top. Johnson can tie it from the stripe if she can knock both down. 7:11 to play in the first quarter. Glad to have you on WMIX, WMIXsports.com as Johnson makes the first. She will have another. Oh, man. We wait the second free throw from Johnson. Memorial Gymnasium in Herrin, probably one of my favorite gyms in all of Southern Illinois, as it's tied up by 2 here early in the first quarter. 7:10 to play. It'll be Claire Ryan bringing up the basketball. 7:06 to go. Left wing, that's going to be Micaiah Rush. Rush looks into the corner for Sanders. Sanders inside the arc. It's going to go back to Rush. Now, skip pass is going to be intercepted by Johnson. Tied at 2 into the front court will go to the Tigers. 6:56 to play in the first. Running jumper. It's going to be no good by Johnson. Rebound will go to Rush. And here come the Lady Rams in transition. Isha's going to tip up the right side to Ryan. Backdoor coming. Yep, Scarborough off the left block. Gets inside and has it stripped away. Looks like it will remain with the Lady Rams.
Foul on Woodis of Herrin. She reached in, got a little too much of the arm on Courtney Scarborough.
Scarborough can unlock the 2-2 tie with 6:44 left to go in the first quarter. First free throw is good. Lady Rams had a big come-from-behind win on Tuesday night. Cahokia, always an unusual place to play, down 12 after 3. Came back to win 52-50 on Tuesday after beating Centralia on Monday night. Scarborough knocks both down. It is a 4-2 game with 6:44 left in the first quarter. This one was close last year. in the regular season. Of course, on December the 20th, back on Shagnon Gymnasium. Of course, came to the regional here on Herrin's home floor. Lady Rams didn't fare so well. Right now, up 4-2 off of the right elbow. That's Woodis. Pivots around, gives off Johnson. Jumper off the right block is good. She has all 4 for Herrin. Of course, the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Log on to FordSquare.com to view all of their new and pre-owned inventory. 6:18 to play in the first, tied at 4. Rush off the left wing, skip pass over the right. Ryan going to go back to her. Sanders thought she tightrope the baseline, but it'll be a turnover on the Lady Rams.
Yeah, toe touched the line. And turnover, and this game started out very well. 2 pretty good teams here getting after each other here early on.
I think either team could claim this as a big win, whomever the victor may be. 6:05 to play in the first, 4-4 game. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. You haven't heard that term in quite a while. Off the right arc, seems like we've been separated for a few days. Off the right, Woodis is going to try a 3, no good. Inside, it'll go to Hannah Owens on the rebound with 5:52 left in the first, tied at 4. And Lady Rams will step on another line. Nope, it's going to be a travel. Either way, a turnover on Mount Vernon. Goes back with the Lady Tigers with 5:49 left in the first.
Well, a little nerves early on. And I think Mount Vernon's focus pretty good early after that big win at Cahokia, the comeback win here against a team they don't know a lot about.
5:42 left to go in the first quarter. 4-4 game off the left side with the basketball of the Herrin Tigers. That is Smothers over to the inside the paint. Nice move. Nice move by Smothers to the basket. It's 6-4.
The guards for Herrin are their key. And if you let them kind of get spread out and run some ball screens, a ball screen offense, that's travel. If you let them kind of use the ball screens too easily to their advantage like that last trip, it's going to be a long night for Mount Vernon.
5:23 left to go in the first. Back-to-back turnovers on the Lady Rams. Let's see what they can put together defensively. Try to get another stop here. Lady Tigers on top 6-4 with 5:19 left to go here in the first quarter. Off the left side, there's Johnson again. Johnson's going to have a good night if she's allowed to do that.
Yeah, she's kind of been allowed to run at will. Has 8 points, or actually 6 points of the 8 for Herrin so far.
Not a bad night for Johnson in the first quarter. Rush off the left wing, goes back to the right wing for Ryan into the corner. Scarborough trapped in the corner, is going to try to force a pass to Ryan, almost tipped away by Tori Johnson. Ryan's going to find Isha at the elbow. Shot up no good. Rebound will be tipped around to Rush. Rush comes up with another offensive rebound. 4:47 left to play in the first. 8-4 ball game. Chris Hugo with DC. Avery Barton here with us. And, of course, Holly Carroll back at the Mount Vernon studio. This is a nice pass to the back door. Courtney couldn't handle. It'll be stolen away by the Tigers. Johnson with in the backcourt.
Hands down, pass dropped. Got to be ready to post. Guard or post player.
Off of the right, that's Woodis into Woodis. That was Gabby into Whitney. Shot up from the right side. It was inside the block. That's going to be a foul maybe on Hannah Owens, but either way, it'll be 2 shots at the line for Herrin on an 8-4 lead.
Wow. That's her second, so Owens is going to find the bench early, much to the shock of Jeff Lonan, who kind of makes a wave at the official of disgust. That wasn't even cheap. That wasn't even small change. That was no foul at all compared to what Hannah Owens has seen the South 7 all year.
Both free throws good. The Lady Tigers up 10-4 with 4:22 left to go here in the opening quarter. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. You can find us on Facebook as Owens will take a seat. Miriam Hester will check in. It is Ryan, Rush, Hester, Sanders, and Scarborough for the Lady Rams. It's a pair of Woodises, Smothers, Johnson, and Cerruti for the Lady Tigers with 4:16 left to play. Ryan was trying to find a corner pass to Courtney Scarborough, but it's tipped out by Johnson. Lady Rams will reset side out of bounds.
And I think you can tell Herrin, when Owens went out, they got a little burst of energy here, and you could tell they were pretty excited, and Jeff Lonan still not very happy with what was called on Hannah Owens' last trip down the floor.
Top of the key, that's Ryan looking off to the right wing, and in the corner, that's Scarborough. Scarborough left-handed, throws back up top. Claire, 3 on the way. No. It's off the back iron. Rebound will go to Smothers. Up ahead, Tori Johnson. Righty will come across the timeline, left side, and now we'll take a running jumper and pick up a blocking foul on Claire Ryan.
You better cut Tori Johnson off at the top of the key. If not, she's going to get to the rim, and she's going to do those things like that, and she's going to draw fouls and score a lot of points. You have to turn that ball out back toward the top of the floor, back to a wing. That way she didn't get that penetration past inside that free throw line.
Johnson is at the line shooting 2. Her first one is good. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX. Community First Bank with 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts. Let them be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC 11-4 ball game. Herrin up 7, looking to make it 8 as Johnson makes another free throw. She's perfect from the line. 4 of 4.
I'm telling you what, she's a player. Have her ad about her. Saw her down here at Christmas play. Pretty good little player for Herrin. That's 1-3-1.
Peyton Hayes checked in, of course, during the free throws off to the right wing. That's going to be Ryan into the right corner for Scarborough. Scarborough stuck by Woodis. Now get a jump stop in the lane. Right shot, no good. Rebound to go to the back door. That is to Gabby Woodis. Johnson on the pass will come across the timeline. Left side, 3:33 left in the first. 12-4 ball game, I believe an 8-0 run for the Lady Tigers in this one with 3:28 left to play in the first. If not, it's a sizable run regardless. So Rudy off the left elbow is going to drop it off for Tori Johnson. She's having a good night. She, of course, has, I believe, 12 of the, actually 8 of the Tiger points, but a travel underneath will be a turnover on Herrin. Haven't seen one of those in a while.
Nope, that's our second turnover. Herrin's guard's very good with the basketball, so rarely you see turnovers they get.
Courtney Scarborough with it in the backcourt. Community First Bank of the Heartland, of course, welcomes you back to Personal Banking, but ask about the one account. It's free checking and high-yield interest. Skip pass on a lob to the left wing. Courtney had it. Lady Rams travel with the basketball. Another turnover on Mount Vernon.
6 turnovers on the Lady Rams and just over 5 minutes of play here in the ball game to start with.
Down 8 are the Lady Rams. Tigers with the basketball in the backcourt. It'll be Johnson to bring it across. Johnson is all of 5'8". And feisty out there on the floor. High post jumper is no good from Woodis. Rebound will go to Miriam Hester. 2:46 left to play in the first quarter. Red Lake College powers our video at WMIXsports.com. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands of dollars on your college education. It's tipped into the backcourt, recovered by Ryan. She'll battle Smothers to try to get back across. With 2:33 left to go in the opening quarter here from Herrin. The Lady Rams trailing the Lady Tigers 12-4. It's Hayes with it near the timeline. Steps across the volleyball line. Throws back to the right wing for Claire. Into the corner, Courtney Scarborough with the dribble off the shot fake. Comes inside. Foul on the running jumper, and Scarborough will go to the line to shoot 2. Well, looks like we got a lot of scores coming in from around the area tonight. 1A and 2A regionals. From all over the place.
Well, yeah, and some interesting scores that we're kind of keeping an eye on. One of them, Benton trails Sesser at the end of 3. Cicero or Waltonville 36-30. Bree Central beating Westland 56-16, and then of course, Nashville led Pinckneyville to half 17-15. At the end of 3, they lead them 31-17.
Oh,
so defense.
Wayner's
taking
defense
over there.
must have tightened up for a birthday.
Tightens up
gift.
like his wallet on his birthday today.
Off the left elbow, that's Tori Johnson with the basketball. Looks to the left wing, trying to find a pass inside. Cerruti, her shot's up and good. High off the window, but it counts nonetheless. Yeah. It's 14-4.
Herrin team's hitting on all cylinders right now. The Lady Rams are going to have to play a long time without Hannah Owens, and it may be a decision on a night like this how long Jeff Lonnon does not have Hannah Owens on the floor.
Off to the left arc, that's going to be Hayes to back it up all the way to the right side for Ryan. No look back to Hayes on the left wing.
I think for Mount Vernon right now on offense, who's going to be the gal that they'll go to for a shot?
Is it me or does it look like that nobody necessarily wants the ball right
now?
Yeah,
there's a lot of passing around. I don't want it. You could have it. It's not good for me. And because of that, you're seeing some issues with Mount Vernon's offense just not being very aggressive.
Very timid, it would seem. 1:41 left in the first, 14-4 Herrin. Lady Rams with the basketball in the front court. It was side out of bounds on the far side. Looking back, it's Peyton Hayes with it off of the volleyball line. Looks to the right wing. Nice feed from Ryan to Hester, but that is going to be a travel outside the paint. Another Lady Ram turnover.
7 Lady Rams turnover, and that is not going to win you a lot of road games. 34 might, but not 7 to start in the first quarter.
1:32 left to go here in the first. It's a 10-point game. Glad to have you with us. WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. We're worldwide tonight at WMIXsports.com. With us with it, that was Gabby up top. Swung around the left side. Smothers a 3. No, it's out. Rebound to be tipped to the back door. Nice play by Herrin to tip it around. Gabby Woodis gets on the scoreboard tonight. It is 16-4.
Yeah, Herrin right now dominating in all phases of the game here early on.
1:05 left to go in the first. Ryan looking for Peyton Hayes off to the left arc. Her pass is going to be tipped. Isha will recover and throw it away. It'll be another turnover on the Lady Rams. However, there's a travel in there somewhere. Didn't see it.
I think it's the case now. You see Mount Vernon. They came out and they were ready to go early. And they kind of lost a little interest, and Herrin got aggressive and got the lead. Hannah Owens gets 2 fouls, and you can see kind of the wayward looks. And now nobody in a black jersey right now from Mount Vernon wants to step up and do anything. And a lot of dribbling, a lot of perimeter passing, a lot of tentativeness offensively, and that's why you're down by 12 under a minute to go in the first quarter.
Off of the deep right wing, Ryan look for the backdoor lob play to Courtney. Courtney's going to be shut off by Cerruti. It'll be turned over in the lane. Lady Rams another turnover. 16-4 is a deficit with 43 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. An opening quarter that has been presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. One checking, free checking, high yield interest. Just ask for one because one means more. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. Inside the paint, Whitney Woodis will tip out. This will be a Smothers 3 try, no good. Rebound with 25 seconds left will be tipped back to Gabby Woodis off glass, good. Gabby Woodis on a 4-0 run.
They are taking care of business, are the Herrin Lady Tigers, after their slow kind of start.
12 seconds left in the first. Scoreboard updates tonight are presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him on the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower. Worldwide at TonyWilt.com. As this will be a turnover for Smothers. Oh, left her layup short. Rebound tipped out by Herrin as your first quarter expires. We're at the end of one quarter. The Herrin Lady Tigers 18. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams 4. We'll come back, get you set with second quarter action from Herrin. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balance. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Complete. That's the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois with a full sports medicine clinic, state-of-the-art MRI, a spine care team that focuses on pain management, arthroscopy specialists offering total joint replacement, hand surgery, and complete rehabilitation services. Doctors Chow, Poole, Kowalski, Freehill, and Smith stand ready to serve you today with offices in Mount Vernon and Centralia and satellite offices in Benson and Nashville. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball.
And we welcome you back here to Herrin. Lady Rams trail after one, 18-4 to the Lady Tigers. Good evening again. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Avery Barton behind the camera for WMIXsports.com. Holly Carroll is back at our Mount Vernon studios. We'll start with a fresh 8 on the clock. Lady Rams, of course, trailing 18-4, and it was a quarter that wasn't for the Lady Rams.
Just not much happening, and Mount Vernon not the aggressor in this one. Didn't do a very good job. They'll have the ball to start the quarter, but Hannah Owens is back in with those fouls.
And a big three from the right wing for Claire Ryan to open up the quarter. Lady Rams are within 11. It's 18-7. 7:46 to play in the first half. Tori Johnson has probably been the player of the game to this point. 8 points for the Tigers. Leads him into the front court. Gets it back from Smothers off the wing. She's up top as Johnson looks off to the right side. Gabby Woodis will sidestep with the basketball. Sidestep literally. Travels with it. It'll be a turnover on the Tigers with 7:33 left in the half. Not quite what you wanted there.
No, not quite. But, Herrin's got some wiggle room.
I'd say. Lady Rams within 11. It's going to be Ryan. Tough pass up top. Now to Scarborough off of the right sideline with 7:22 left in the first half. Claire Ryan with it inside the timeline, right corner. Now back off to the right side. Another three, no good from Scarborough. Jasmine Hawkins picks up the rebound. Throws back Scarborough free throw line. Post up by Jasmine Hawkins, fouled on her way up. And Jasmine Hawkins, a key JV player that's seen some quality varsity minutes over the year, will now go to the line to shoot two.
Well, it's nice to see Mount Vernon come out a little aggression. I mean, they've kind of been letting Herrin kind of run all over him in this one. And for Mount Vernon, nice to see somebody out there and they come out and do something. And Jasmine Hawkins gets out there and gets to the line.
Misses the first with 7:11 left. She'll have another. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by King City Chrysler, home of the Express Lane, fast oil changes, and more. 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon. It's service without an appointment. They have bays set aside just for you. Hurry in, hurry out. It's Express Lane, fast oil changes, and more. 18-8 as Hawkins made 1 of 2. Lady Rams are back within 10, 7:05 left. Johnson, a three from up top, is no good off of the iron. Got her own rebound off left block. Block shot by Claire Ryan. Owens gets the rebound. And in the back corner of the Lady Rams, maybe a little pep talk in between the quarters from Jeff Lonnan. Shot fake from Courtney coming out of the right corner. Layup off glass. Good.
A little wake-up call. Sometimes you got to get the concentration level back.
18-10. Lady Rams cut it to single digits. 6:40 left. Johnson will swing around to Smothers off of the left wing. Back to the top, Johnson. Mid-post. It's going to be Woodis kicking out. Three on the way is no good from number 20, Emma Deaton. Rebound will go with the Lady Rams. So Herrin's come down a couple trips down the floor, jacked a couple of 3 tries. The Lady Rams are coming right back. Courtney with it out of the right corner. Finds Hannah. Hannah's going to be fouled by Cerruti. And I believe that will be her second.
Team's 5th.
Number 33, Kayla Cerruti, second personal foul, 5th team foul. Lineup for Herrin for 34, Haley.
Interesting stuff going on around Southern Illinois. Of course, girls play.
Left of the bucket, that's going to be Jasmine Hawkins on the inbound. Trying to get it to Hannah Owens. It's going to be stolen away off of the tip. Johnson with it across the timeline. Left, good spin on the dribble. Gets outside. Looking to go high-low, and let's see what we had. We had Whitney Woodis trying to go off of the block, but we have a foul underneath. Initial fears are this is on Hannah Owens, her 3rd, and that's our worst night.
Boy, Hannah cannot find a rhythm. I mean, this is frustrating not only for her but for Jeff Lon, and it seems like she's kind of a targeted person out there right now. 3 fouls. Rarely do you see Hannah in this much foul trouble.
Smothers outside. It's going to be tipped away. Nobody went to get it. You got to know where the ball is and try to get it. Lady Rams, of course, a little lax there. Not the aggressor after the tip basketball, and Herrin will keep it and get a foul on the Lady Rams.
Wow. Herrin's going to shoot a lot of free throws at this pace. Of course, team fouls are same at 5.
Smothers will trigger into Deaton. Deaton inside the arc looking for Whitney. Woodis almost had it stolen away. Jump ball forced. It'll go back with Herrin. Arrow will go with the Lady Rams next possession with 5:59 to play.
I'll say this now. This is the kind of game where you might have to put a bug in an official's ear, and if that means that bug irritates the official, then you're going to get a T. That may be what you need to do here tonight if you're Jeff Lonan.
5:59 left into the corner. It'll be Deaton on the inbound left side. Looking for top. Smothers was pressured. Whitney Woodis, 1 dribble, throws up off high glass. No good. Rebound to Hannah Owens. 5:50 left in the first half. 18-10. Lady Rams on a 6-0 run to start the quarter. It'll be tipped out of bounds and remain with the Lady Rams. They're trying to bounce and catch Courtney and stride up the baseline.
Interesting.
It's 1A and 2A postseason. Rest my case. 5:45 left in the first half. 18-10 game. It'll be another inbound stolen away. It'll be Johnson coming length of the floor. Hannah's going to let her go. Has to.
Johnson has 10. That's not a very good pass there by Mount Vernon.
Of course, give a lot of credit to Hannah for playing. Had a injury last night. Got one out here tonight. 5:29 left to go in the first half. 20-10. Not a serious injury by any means, but still in pain. Left wing, that's going to be Peyton Hayes into the corner. Jasmine Hawkins, a 3, yes!
There you go. Jasmine knocks down one. That's nice to see out of her.
She has some poise. Made that buzzer beater that you got the call of at Carbondale. Has played some critical JV minutes as a 3 from Smothers is no good. And Jasmine Hawkins got the rebound, fouled from behind by Deaton. And to the other way we go.
Jasmine Hawkins may be what Mount Vernon needs as far as getting some momentum and some energy. I mean, it's a Thursday night on the road, last regular season game, team you don't know a lot about, maybe next week. Just needs something to kind of make your own enthusiasm and excitement here in this one.
Hannah's going to kick out. Corner 3 coming. Courtney, back-to-back trays. No. Rebound will be Jasmine Hawkins. Puts it back up and off the front of the iron. Lady Rams will tip the rebound out of bounds. Hannah had it. Looked like it might have gone out of the hands of Herrin, but it'll be Lady Tiger basketball.
That's good to see Jasmine come in and do some things.
Somebody that wants it.
Yes, I mean that's somebody saying, "Hey, look at me, I can give you quality minutes next week. You can count on me. Give you a handful, 6-8 minutes in a game."
4:43 left in the first half. 20-13. Lady Rams are down 7. Inside, this is going to be Hunter trying to hunt down a basket or shot. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll be Lady Ram basketball. 4:34 left in the first half. Mount Vernon trails 20-13 to the Herrin Lady Tigers. This game is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX. Ask about one checking. It's free checking and high yield interest. Peyton Hayes, deep left wing, looking for the skip pass. Nope. Ooh, thought she was going to go Jasmine Hawkins. There she is. Good ball fake Hawkins off to the left wing. Hayes over to Ryan, looking into the corner for Courtney, trying to bounce it back to Hannah, up over the defender.
Oh.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I shouldn't have, but
you did, and that's fine by me at this point.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You haven't seen some what have I seen the past few days.
Happens. I can't get on to him. I just had to be sarcastic at the right time.
I thought that was very well placed sarcasm, if I may say so myself. First free, very NPR-like sarcasm. First free throw is good from Hannah Owens.
It's not a bad channel.
4:16 left to play here in the first half, 2014 score. Lady Rams are back within 6, looking to make it 5. If Hannah can knock down the second, she will.
She's got 4, so she's got at least more points than fouls called on her at this point. She'll go out. Coach Lon will have to play her carefully as they're checking on her every so often.
So for Lady Rams, of course, looks like we have Peyton Hayes, Claire Ryan, Courtney Scarborough, Jasmine Hawkins, and Anisha Sanders. Up top, Tori Johnson looking off of the right arc. That is Deaton with the basketball off of the right block. Here comes a turnaround, stolen away. That's going to be Courtney Scarborough on the steal, and up the right side will come Claire Ryan. Okay. And then the pass will be stolen away on a bounce. I apologize. It was blocked up the right side. Will come Tori Johnson. Shot up and in.
Well, Mount Vernon just, I don't know about you, but they don't look like they have that same zip, pep, step that everybody has gotten used to this year with them. And Tori Johnson just continues to annihilate Mount Vernon back, especially when she gets the ball and goes on a break the other way.
22-15, back up 7 are the Herrin Tigers, of course, with an and one coming at the line from Johnson. She's perfect from the line.
She's
5 of 5.
Load. She is a load.
So when you got to find a way to contain. 3:49 left to go in the first half. Herrin Lake College powers our video streaming. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands. Pump fake by Hawkins. Back to the wing for Hayes. Off to the right wing for Claire Ryan. It's going to be stolen away. Johnson with the steal goes length. The floor layup is no good. A rare miss. Put back by Gabby Wittes.
Yeah. Herrin right now is out hustling Mount Vernon. I think you could stand the hot shooting or whatever, but I think one thing that is the effort and the energy that Mount Vernon's not displaying in this first half.
Mixed up my Witteses. I apologize. That was Whitney Wittes on the make. She has 4. Left side, another 3 on the way. Jasmine Hawkins. This one's long. Backdoor rebound to Courtney. Nice pass to Ryan coming from the right. Ooh, pulls up from the baseline. No good. Hayes in there trying to get the rebound. Whitney Wittes will come away with it. Here come the Tigers with the basketball. 3:04 left in the first half. Herrin's back up 10, 25-15. That's on the line, and that's going to be the worst shot in basketball, as you would say. It's 2 from Smothers, feet tucked on the line.
Yep.
27-15.
Yep. Drive you crazy.
Herrin's back up 12 with 2:49 to go in the first half. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of Rams and Lady Rams Athletics. Log on to comfirstbank.net to read more about one checking. It's free checking and high yield interest. 3 from Courtney left. Yes.
No, that helps. I think Mount Vernon right now is a 9-point deficit, 2.5 to go. You need to get down to 6 or 7 by the time you get out of here.
With 2:29 left, still plenty of time to get that second quarter action from Memorial Gym. This time Smothers wants a 3. Tuck the feet behind the line. Wittes gets the rebound, back up and in.
Wow. They are just dominating the boards right now.
29-18, 11-point game with 2:13 left to go in the second quarter. Lady Rams into the front court. They go right to left. Herrin's been going left to right. Hayes with it. Deep left wing, looking for Claire Ryan. High pass corralled on the Ian Tigers. Now back to Hayes on a tip ball. It'll be in the left corner. Here comes Jasmine Hawkins. Nope, goes to the left wing for Hayes. Hayes will dribble in. Shut off. It's going to go to Ryan. Dangerous pass. Shook the defender. 18-footer off glass. Too high. Rebound will be tipped to Hawkins. She'll put it up and in. Jasmine Hawkins gets second chance points. Big night.
Yeah, and if she's not out there being aggressive, can't say much. This team wouldn't be really farther behind than just 9.
A bit of a predator right now with 1:36 left to go in the half. 9-point lead for the Tigers. Whitney Wittes off of the right block against Sanders. Puts it up and no good. Rebound by Claire Ryan. This will be a foul on Smothers.
Mount Vernon will get to shoot some free throws.
Calls number 15, Michaela Smothers.
And Smothers right there picks up her first. Herrin plays enough people as fouls are spread throughout, and Ryan will walk to the other end here in front of us and shoot the 1-and-1.
29-20 Lady Tigers. 1-and-1 coming from Claire Ryan. She has 3 on the night, looking for 4 and 5 right here with 1:29 left. She will miss the first. Nobody can get there for the rebound for the Lady Rams. Herrin with the basketball. That is Tori Johnson across the left timeline with 1:23 to play in the quarter. 29-20. Lady Rams are down 9. Looking left, good ball fake there off of the right. It's going to go back to Smothers. Johnson off to the left side. Deaton, a 3 on the way is no good. Rebound will rattle off into the right corner. It'll be picked up by Smothers with 1:10. Up 9, Herrin. The running jumper from the right side, too strong off the window. Put back by Smothers is good.
50-50 balls are all going to Herrin. Every one of them they're chasing down, getting to before Mount Vernon in this one.
Lead back to double digits for the Tigers. Into the corner, it'll go for Courtney. Left-hand dribble goes back to Claire Ryan off of the wing. Left wing now. Peyton Hayes a 3. No, rebound will go inside to the Lady Tigers. Johnson across the timeline against Courtney. Now up top of the key. Looks off to the right side for Deaton. Inside it'll be Whitney Wittes against Hannah Owens. Trying to get the foul. She will.
Foul is called.
And his arms are straight up.
That guy has called the same foul on Hannah Owens every time. You are not allowed to block a shot in this game. She went straight up, did nothing. And Jeff Launen's trying to say that. How can you get a foul block? I mean, there are no block shots allowed in this game. That's one where you might want to have to take one for it and get one right here.
I would.
Just to make a point.
Whitney Woodis, of course, misses her first free throw. She'll have another.
I think you almost have to. And the thing about it is, I think that may be the intention, but somebody knows it and doesn't want to call the T.
36.3 seconds left. Second free throw good. It's 32-20. 12-point game. Herrin on top with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Into the front court will go the Lady Rams. It's in the corner now. Jasmine Hawkins. She's played well here in the first half. Right wing for right. It'll be tipped out of bounds. It'll be Lady Ram basketball.
Nope. They're going to say Herrin ball.
You have got to be kidding me.
That was a complete miss.
Wow.
Yep, you just got to go on.
32-20 the score, 20 seconds left to go in the quarter. Bad is bad regardless of which side it's bad on. Up top it is Tori Johnson with it looking off to the right wing.
Somebody read their paycheck.
Looking off right. That's Woodis again, and Whitney Woodis is having a strong night. Has 8 points. It's 34-20. As time expires here in the first half. It is the Herrin Lady Tigers 34, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 20. We'll be back to Herrin in a few to talk about it on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Red Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Red Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. Imagine this. You're driving down the road. It's dark as can be outside. Thank goodness you just had that left headlight bulb replaced. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see a thing. Now, close your eyes. Okay, don't close your eyes. You're supposed to be driving. Imagine noticing a slight twinkle off to the left, just above the ditch. What is that, you think to yourself? All of a sudden, whack! You've just encountered your first deer hit. The left side of your vehicle is beat up pretty bad. The next thing I want you to imagine is very simple. Picking up your phone and dialing 1-888-LANDERS to set up your repair. Deer claims are common, and usually a very simple process, which fall under comprehensive coverage. This is Chase Landers asking you to allow Landers to be your collision repair shop of choice. Whether it be a deer hit, fender bender, or the regular, uh-oh, sorry mom, Landers is here for you whenever you need us. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
If you've been trying to buy a car with a challenging credit history, you've discovered that it can be discouraging. But there is good news. I mean really good news. Not all buy here, pay here dealerships are the same. Second Chance Auto really is different. For 34 years, Second Chance Auto has guaranteed to give you the best value for every dollar you spend. Listen, did you know that at some dealerships, if you buy an $8,000 vehicle with minimal down, it could end up costing you $2,000 $10,000 more? At Second Chance Auto, they'll explain how you can save more on the total cost of your vehicle. No surprises, just honest deals, bank rate financing for all, and a truly dependable vehicle with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. This tax season, use your refund where it will go the farthest. Let Second Chance Auto earn your business and your trust. You won't be disappointed. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call today, 244-4582. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
And we welcome you back, WMIX FM and WMIXsports.com. Here at the half from Herrin, Lady Tigers lead the Lady Rams 34-20. Second Chance Auto's been around for 34 years. There are multiple reasons why, especially the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced under $10,000 in one location. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the scoring and stats in this one. It's Mount Vernon trailing Herrin in girls basketball here at the half, 34-20. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Convenience is what the Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon is all about. During these cold winter months, take advantage of our free local delivery service to your home or office, or use one of our 2 drive-through windows where a staff member is always ready to serve you. If you take several medications and have trouble remembering what to take and when to take it, ask pharmacist Eric Black about medication planners. These blister packs make it so easy to take the correct medications on time. In a recent poll, patients 65 years old and older who use medications found that more than 50% take at least 5 different prescription drugs regularly. Those polls admit they forget to take their medications. Don't let this happen to you. Stop by and ask us about our medication planners. Remember, drugs don't work in patients who don't take them. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or give them a call, 618-242-8776.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball.
And we welcome you back to Memorial Gymnasium in Herrin. Lady Rams trail Herrin at the half, 34-20. And, of course, Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Avery Barton hides behind the camera for WMIXsports.com. Holly Carroll is back in our Mount Vernon studio in D.C. Probably the story of the first half is the fact that Hannah Owens, through no fault of her own, has 4 fouls. And now you have to look to see what's going to happen in the second half. You had a chance, of course, down to single digits, but the lead gets expanded as both teams scored 16 points in that second quarter, so the deficit remains at 14.
Well, and it does, and that's the problem. And I think when Hannah came in and got those quick 2, got a third, got a fourth on some unbelievable lack of basketball knowledge for trying to block a shot or standing straight up, not moving at all, and we're not trying to say in any way that's had an effect on the game, but has it cost them behind? No, probably not. But this is one of those where Mount Vernon didn't come out very, very energetic early, didn't make a lot of excitement early. Herrin took advantage, took it to them, and unfortunately for Mount Vernon, they tried to claw back in the second quarter, just haven't got back into it.
They did what they could, and, of course, I think we'll see a lot of that proof in the scoring and stats.
Scoring and stats are follows. Herrin was 13 of 21 from 2-point range for 62%. They didn't hit a three-pointer out of 8 attempts. The Lady Tigers go 13 of 29 for 45% from the field in the first half. Mount Vernon 3 of 8 from 2-point range, 38%. Also 3 of 8 from 3-point range, 38%. They go 6 of 16 from the field in the first half, obviously for 38%. Free throw shooting, Herrin 8 of 9, 89%. Mount Vernon 5 of 9, 56%. Rebounding went to Mount Vernon 16-14. Mount Vernon had 14 turnovers, though, to Herrin's 6. The Herrin Tigers were led in scoring by Tori Johnson with 13. Whitney Wood is 7. Michaela Smothers and Gabby Wood is 6. And Michaela Cerruti had 2. For Mount Vernon, they were led by Courtney Scarborough with 7. Jasmine Hawkins 6. Hannah Owens 4. And Claire Ryan 3 for halftime score of Herrin 34, Mount Vernon 20.
There you go. That's your scoring and stats here on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Over 34 years in business. There's a reason why. Just honest deals. No fancy sales or gimmicks. Oh, no, it's Second Chance Auto. Bank rate financing for all, plus the largest selection of pre-owns priced under $10,000 in one location. We'll take a break, come back, and just caught up on some scores from around the area tonight. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. Construction, heavy hauling, emergency vehicles, agriculture, forestry, utility services, Within these and countless other essential industries, the guys and gals who do the toughest work count on one heavy-duty truck more than any other, the Ford F-Series Super Duty. Day in and day out, built Ford tough, diesel and gas powertrains enable F-Series Super Duties to pump out plenty of horsepower and torque, along with great fuel economy. At Ford Square, we have cash-back incentives up to $5,500 on F Super Duty and a great selection right now. Come see one of our sales associates at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where the best never rests. And you can also view all of our inventory, new and pre-owned, at FordSquare.com.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
And we're back on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. 34-20 your score at the half. The Herrin Lady Tigers lead the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside as we near the bottom of the hour on WMIX FM. Mount Vernon Herrin starts at Harriet. Mount Vernon Herrin Effingham, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. And tonight the Lady Rams are down 14, but let's hear some scores from across the
1A
area.
regional finals. Altamont beat St. Anthony 36-27. Caro leads Century 52-38 end of 3. That winner plays winner of Wayne City and Galatia Thompsonville. North Clay beat Powell at 53-50. In 2A, Breeze Central beat Westland 68-26. Benton loses to Cesar-Valera Waltonville 56-48. T-Town beat Greenville 54-43. And Nashville beat Pinckneyville 37-24. Regular season, Centralia leads Altoffe into 119-6.
34-20 the score here. Those scores were presented by Tony Wilcher, State Farm agent. He's in Mount Vernon at the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower, worldwide at TonyWilt.com. Or find the white State Farm Jeep around town and get to a better state with State Farm. Wow. Second half will start now. Lady Rams will start with the basketball. It'll be Claire Ryan into the front court. They go left to right. Hayes with it in the corner. Hannah Owens out there with 4 fouls. Has to be out there. I mean, there's nothing you can do.
Nope.
She's going to get the 5th foul regardless. There's nothing anybody can do about that right now. Lob's going to go inside. Hannah underneath. Posts up. Yep.
No foul called.
She got lucky that time. 7:38 to play, and we're not. This isn't bashing Hannah or anything like that. 7:38
You didn't
to
follow
play.
me on that one.
What's that?
Hannah made the shot, and I said no foul called.
Yeah. Thought I was following. Gabby Woodis will back up behind the arc. Tori Johnson with it up top. Uh-oh, she reached in, but got the basketball. Herrin Tigers turn it over. 7:16 to play in the third. Deep left wing, that's Cordy. Ball fake left's going to jump to the high post. Shot up and in.
Good start. Mount Vernon down by this many. You need to cut the deficit in half, maybe by 6, 7, 8 points by the time you get to the fourth quarter horn.
34-24. Lady Rams cut it to 10. Underneath, that's Whitney Woodis off right block, up and in.
Oh, if Mount Vernon could come back, though, a lot of stories would have to be rewritten. I know that.
6:48 to play in the third. Lady Rams to the basketball. It's Ryan getting to the right arc, and that'll be a travel up the right side. Turnover Mount Vernon with 6:42 left in the third. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of Lady Rams Athletics, as well as the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase. One checking. That is the name of it right now. One means more. Community First Bank. Free checking, high yield interest. Smothers off of the right arc. Going to zip it back to the top. Johnson. Gabby Woodis all alone on the left wing. Throws up top. Johnson to 3. Dared her to shoot it. Comes up short. Rebound. Will be to Gabby Woodis underneath. Trying to clear it back out to Whitney Woodis. Now up top to Johnson. Lady Rams, of course, have Peyton Hayes, Jasmine Hawkins, Hannah Owens, Claire Ryan. Shot up from the baseline. No good. Put back is there.
Too easy. And, of course, Hannah Owens can't do a lot in there with those 4 fouls, but other people need to step in there and box people out.
Kwat got the basket that time for Lady Tigers. It's Hannah with it at the free throw line. Right wing. Into the right corner now from Claire Ryan. A 3 from Hawkins is no good. Smothers the board, and it's going to be 5:52 left to go in the third. Lady Rams down 14, 38-24. Off of the right, this is going to be Johnson. Crossover dribble, nice no look. Skip pass going to the left wing. Woodis. Woodis gets it back from Smothers. 17-footer from Gabby Woodis. No. Rebound underneath. LaQuad can't come up with it. It's going to be Hannah Owens. So a defensive rebound for the Lady Rams. It'll be Claire Ryan. Winning Edge has a great assortment of Rams apparel. Of course, basketball is heating up. Don't be caught without that Rams apparel. Check out the new store at 212 South 9th in Mount Vernon. Winning Edge, of course, Rams, caps, hats, shirts, and more. As Scarborough will be fouled. Looked like it was going to be a pass, but Was in the act of shooting, they'll say, and Courtney will go to the line to shoot too. They'll take it.
Yeah, I think at this point Mount Vernon will take anything. And Courtney goes to the line to try to get in the double figures. First Ram in the game to do so if she were able to do that.
38-24 the score. Courtney will knock down the first. She has 10. It's 38-25.
Courtney Scarborough.
The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square at 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Log on to fordsquare.com to schedule your service appointments. As a free throw is no good the second time. Rebound to Herrin. Lady Tigers into the front court. Right wing, that was Johnson. Looking off to the sideline. Smothers back to Johnson. Finds a seam. Going to try to split through the zone. And comes up with a runner.
Yeah, snaked her way in there. 15 now for her.
Make it 40-25. That's also the lead. 15 for Herrin with 4:57 left in the third quarter. Across the timeline. Deep right wing, Ryan looking at the elbow. That's going to be stolen away. Stolen away from Hawkins, and this is going to be Hawkins trying to steal it back. Johnson, a foul will be on Claire Ryan. Johnson blazed up the right side. Now she'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, once Johnson gets the ball and takes off in the open court, it's hard to defend her. And now she gets another opportunity to go to the line, and Mount Vernon didn't have anybody back defensively.
Johnson perfect from the line tonight. She is 5 of 5. Looking to go 7 of 7 with 4:45 left in the third. Misses her first. Unintentional radio jinx. Out of the River to River, Ohio are the Herrin Lady Tigers. They'll play Marion at the regional on Monday in Massac County. If the winner of that will get Massac, the host, on Tuesday night. And then the winner of that would go to the regional championship that Thursday. Free throw good that time. She made 1 and 2. Made the back end, and it's 41-25. 16-point game with 4:44 left in the third quarter. Lady Rams need something magical to happen at this point. It's been a tough night here in Herrin. Left corner, of course, that's going to be Peyton Hayes coming out. Gives right back to Ryan, same corner. Right wing for Courtney. She fakes out the defender, launches a three that's no good. A rebound underneath. We tipped away Whitney Woodis. Smothers had it. It's going to be tipped away Gabby Woodis as it was kicked by Claire Ryan, and now up the left side to lay up short by Gabby Woodis. Peyton Hayes the rebound. Stolen away Whitney Woodis. Posts up. No good. Too strong. Rebound Smothers, and then right side to Gabby Woodis. She can't come up with it. It'll be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Rams. It'll be Herrin basketball.
Too many chances right now. Mount Vernon giving away to be down 16.
4:12 left to go in the third. Red Lake College powers our video streaming. Log on to rlc.edu. See which degree or certificate program is right for you. There's over 100. Whitney Woodis is shooting well from the field tonight. High post jumper off the turnaround is good. And, of course, now Herrin takes a 43-25 lead. It's an 18-point game with 3:58 left to go in the third quarter. From the left sideline will come Scarborough. Launches a shot from the elbow. It's good. Courtney gets some points.
Yeah, Courtney in double figures with 12, leading the way here tonight.
Up the left side, Woodis looking inside Laquat. Her shot is no good. Oops. Drops back through. Hit the back of the iron, went up, came back down.
Shooter's touch.
45-27. 18-point lead for Herrin. 3:31 left to go in the third quarter. Presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. They are the official voice of Mount Vernon Athletics here on WMIX. Right sideline, that's Courtney trying to find Hannah inside. Post up short, rebound, got it. That's going to be a foul on Johnson. Oh, wait, we better check.
I was going to say, you better hold on. It could be on Hannah for breaking law of verticality or something. But it's not. It's on Johnson, her second. As in this game, you cannot block a shot.
So Lady Rams will inbound, left of the bucket, off of the far baseline with 3:17 to play in the third. Down 18, needs some points in a big way. Off of the arc, that's going to be Sanders looking into Ryan. Now off the screen. Three on the way from the right side. Courtney off glass, bangs off the iron, trying to steal away the rebound, but Johnson will end up with it for the Tigers. And here come the Cats into the front court with 3:04 left to go in the third. Smothers off of the right arc. Off the Essen Tiger. Laquat inside. Picked up her back pivot. Almost lost the basketball. Regains control. Finds Gabby Woodis. Slips it back to Johnson. Johnson's a heck of a ball player for the Lady Tigers. And now Smothers eyes a three from the right. No good. Back iron. Laquat fights for it. It'll be Peyton Hayes coming up with it. Ooh, stepped out of bounds. I didn't see it off of the right block. Yeah. Lady Rams have to make a case for this one, and Peyton Hayes will get the basket. Gonna have to make the best of the break.
Yeah, you got to make the best of the situation that you're in.
Left side, of course, off of the arc. Gabby Woodis to the top for Johnson. Free throw line, it was Whitney Woodis. Smothers with it off of the right arc. Going back up top to Johnson. Left-hand dribble, now inside the paint. Laquat back out to the right side. Long two on the way is no good. The mid-range wasn't there. LaQuat puts it back up and in. Second chance points for Herrin as Madison LaQuat picks up 2 more. It's 47-29, back to an 18-point game. Seems to be the comfortable margin in this. Now a long two on the way from Hayes is good. They're going to count it 3, but her foot was clearly on the line.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Lady Rams get a big break there. Foot was on the line, but get the 3 call with 1:53 left to go. And now Johnson with it up top off of the right arc. That is going to be Smothers. Johnson will swing around the left side for Gabby Woodis with 1:43 left in the third quarter. Tony Wilt brings you scoreboard updates tonight. Find him online at TonyWilt.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town, or you can visit his office, 42nd and South Water Tower, as that'll be poked out of bounds off of the Lady Rams. It'll remain.
Double dribble, I guess.
Well, if a foot on the line is a 3, hand straight in the air is a foul. We're not watching the sidelines.
No.
Not sure. Not the way Naismith intended. Of course, quick inbound play to the right block and a good post up there by Whitney Woodis again. She has a quiet 15.
Yeah, and she's just been doing what she wants in this one.
49-32. 17-point game stolen away by Herrin. It's going to be Woodis coming up the left side. This looks like Gabby. Tried to post up. Nope, not going to get away with it. Turnover Herrin.
Now, the guy underneath down here is not going to call much. I mean, that is obvious.
You can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook as well. Of course, we'll put a scoreboard up tonight at WMIXsports.com. Minute 3 left to go in the third. Lady Rams down 17, 49-32. Hayes out of the left corner. Forces the pass stolen away. Smothers will come all alone on a break. Right side, right block, layup good.
This Herrin team, definitely their guards take advantage of things that you do or don't do right, and they can really put it to you when they need to.
46 seconds to play in the third. 51-32 game. Ryan with the rock will go off into the right corner for Scarborough. Looking for Owens in the lane, tipped away by the Lady Tigers. It'll be Woodis coming up, unaware of her presence. Good job to back it up near the sideline, prevent the turnover. Smothers between the circles over the right wing. This will be Johnson between the circles again. Smothers reversed around. Woodis go inside. LaQuat, basket. I'm not going to say who it's on yet because I honestly don't know. Sarcasm, hashtag.
Yep.
Hashtag sarcasm. It's on Isha Sanders.
That's her first. Team's second. And the clock goes the line to shoot 2, where Mount Vernon's kind of been dominated underneath most of the evening in the paint.
LaQuat will make the first. Madison LaQuat has 5 in the quarter. Looking for 6 if she can knock down the back end. 20-point game, 52-32. Lady Rams trail with 24 seconds left to go. Read that like a radio station. That's 24.1 seconds left to go.
Line up for Mount Vernon. For 31, Miriam Hester.
As LaQuat did make both.
For 34.
53-32. Lady Rams have a link to the floor inbound here as we have Hester, Rush, Hayes, Scarborough, and Ryan for the Lady Rams. It's a pair of Woodises, a Johnson, a LaQuat, and a Smothers for the Lady Tigers. Off the left side, Courtney trying to lob underneath. And please tell me they're going to give it a shot. Because I just think that'd be funny right now.
Yeah.
It'll be a sideline out of bounds off of the far sideline here at Memorial Gymnasium in Herrin. And, of course, as we've described it during the Pyramid Plus tourneys and the showcase games from here, your bowl-style gymnasium, one of my favorite places to come. I know that. We're always treated well, and we appreciate the hospitality, of course, from Herrin High School. Inbound into the corner for Courtney out of the left with 10 seconds left. Micaiah Rush left wing. It'll be off to Ryan on the right wing with 6 seconds. Into the corner, Hester with 4. Going to have to get a shot off. Be thinking about it with 2. Off across the way. It'll be Rush at the buzzer. Yes!
Yes.
From the left wing, Lady Rams drained the 3 at the buzzer. It's Micaiah Rush. And through 3 quarters, it's the Herrin Lady Tigers 53, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 35. This is Mount Vernon basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Don't just dream about a better job. Go get it with scores of programs that take 2 years, 1 year, or even just a few months to complete. Red Lake College is your gateway to a career you'll love. From nursing to coal mining, from computer programming to cosmetology, and everything in between. Red Lake College is affordable, convenient, and ready to get you trained for your new job fast. Call us at 618-437-5321 or visit us at rlc.edu.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest-earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balance. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, one will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
WMIX Sports is your home for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, powered by Community First Bank.
Community First Bank has 5 Jefferson County branches, by far the market leader. But one number matters most. It's 1. Free checking, high yield interest. Just ask for one at Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Just 1 quarter left to play at this rate. 53-35, 8 minutes left to go. It'll be Herrin basketball to start the 4th quarter. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Avery Barton with us here in Herrin. Holly Carroll back at our Mount Vernon studios with 7:57 left to go in the 4th. LaQuat's going to go out to the outside for Smothers. LaQuat ends up with it high post, and we're going to have a travel inside. Turnover Herrin.
Well, one of the few times Herrin's been sloppy with the basketball. They've had such a good game so far and cruising, playing very well as they head into postseason.
Well, and of course, they will enter as the 3 seed in that Massac County Regional behind Carbondale and Massac. Out of the right corner, Courtney with it. We're in the front court, obviously. Near the sideline now, back for Claire. Left wing for Micaiah Rush. She drained a big 3 at the buzzer at the end of the 3rd quarter. Get it back within 20. It was a 21-point lead. Right corner 3 is no good for Scarborough. Rebound underneath will go to Tori Johnson. She's been big tonight. And now we'll have a foul about the volleyball line.
Foul is called.
Can't imagine. 2, 4, 5.
That foul is going to be on Scarborough, her 3rd. That is the team's 3rd of the half. So Herrin will inbound side out of bounds.
7:25 left in the 4th quarter. 53-35. Lady Rams are down 18 with the basketball right at the circle. That is Tori Johnson. We'll talk with Jeff London, of course, in your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. We'll talk about this one as Woodis saves it into Woodis. That was Whitney to Gabby, and Gabby's going to be fouled from behind. I better wait.
Scarborough. 4th.
4th foul in the Lady Rams here in the 2nd half with 7:10 left. The inbound from near the same spot, side of the bounds in the front court. It'll be into Tori Johnson. 7:09 to play. Of course, we're back at it tomorrow, weather permitting. Hopefully no cancellations. We'll tell you where we're at tomorrow in just a moment. Double team in the corner trying to trap Johnson, and that is going to be a timeout. Bill Green. First time out of the game is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy at 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black and staff proud to support the Lady Rams as well as the local community. 53-35 here, 7:01 to play in the 4th. Herrin on top. Of course, tomorrow night we're split. You'll hear the Wayne City Regional Championship on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com as the Wayne City Lady Indians battle the Glacier Thompsonville Lady Bearcats. That's a rematch from a championship game a year ago at Alvarado. Glacier prevailed 38-37. Rams, meanwhile, will play the Marion Wildcats for just the 3rd time this year. It'll be a rubber match unless they meet in the postseason. Then it won't matter. Only that game would really matter, I suppose. Either way, it's the Rams and the Wildcats tomorrow night on the FM with video at WMIXsports.com. AM pregame about 6:45. Your FM pregame about 7:25. 6:56 left in the 4th quarter. It's going to be Herrin into the front court. Johnson with it. Left volleyball line back to the right side for Smothers. Smothers left-hand dribble, splits the defense, throws to the outside. Wood is trying to find LaQuat inside. And this will remain with the Lady Tigers. Tipped out by Mount Vernon.
Well, down 18 with 6:45 to go. Jeff Lon's going to learn a little bit about his team, even though he's been around them all year. That's how they play in these circumstances.
Smothers wanted a 3, not there. Rush tips herself the rebound. Races into the front court, trying to lead Courtney Scarborough, but it's going to be intercepted and then a travel. So a double negative turns into a positive for the Lady Rams.
Interesting.
What, the double negative or just
the
call?
No, the signal towards some paying customers.
Gotcha. You can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook as well. It's facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Check the website tonight for local scores. 6:34 to play in regulation. Lady Rams, of course, trailing 53-35. With 6:32 left, it'll be Claire Ryan off the left arc, looking off the baseline for Micaiah Rush. Pass for Hester stolen away, and it's going to be Herrin coming up the right side. This is Tori Johnson. Nice move to the bucket. Oh, just rims out. She has been on fire tonight for the Lady Tigers. The player to watch more than likely in the 3A Regional coming up next week. Ryan left wing, 6:10 to play in the ball game. 53-35, 18-point game. Scarborough a big 3 if it goes. No. From the right wing, the rebound will be tipped away. It'll be Hannah Owens to recover. Got to be careful. Jump ball.
Mount Vernon ball.
Alrighty.
Well, I mean, He just, Mount Vernon's Mount Vernon, and again, you run into a buzzsaw here tonight in Herrin, but some things haven't helped you. But Mount Vernon's got some stuff they got to tighten up screws a little bit.
6:01 to play in the fourth. 53-35 the score. Herrin on top. Claire Ryan, a free throw line jumper, no good. Strong side rebound will go to Woodis. Into the front court will be Johnson for the Lady Tigers. 5:52 left. It's been presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland tonight. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Free checking, high yield interest. That's the one account for Community First. Lob over to the right side, Johnson. Ooh, nice play. Nice pass into Woodis, and this will be a jump ball to go the Tigers. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by King City Chrysler Center. Woodis, of course, will put up a jumper. No good. Rebound to Gabby Woodis will be tipped away, however. Ryan with it on the left sideline. 5:32 left in the fourth quarter. 18-point game. It's 53-35. Nice move by Scarborough. Curled around to the left that time. Went left. Threw up a jumper. Draws the foul, I believe, possibly on LaQuat.
Yeah, you're not allowed to stick your hands up and block a shot in this game, so the call's consistent so far here. And Herrin is going to have a lot of momentum heading to Metropolis next week.
Scarborough makes the first, and it is 53-36.
First points for Lady Rams here in this fourth quarter.
Second one, no good. Rebound will go to LaQuat. Up comes Herrin. It'll be Johnson across the timeline right side. Grab my Woodis is there. That was Whitney Woodis. Came up short. LaQuat came up with the rebound. With 5:14 left to go, and this is going to be a foul on the Lady Rams. LaQuat will go to the line to shoot two.
Yep.
So Scarborough fouls out.
Yeah, Fort with 13. So leading scorer for Lady Rams goes to the bench with 5 fouls.
Second line of the Rams, double 0.
That was mine. At the line for the Tigers. LaQuat at the line to shoot two. 5:14 left to play in the fourth. Basketball is heating up. Winning Edge doesn't want you caught without your Rams gear. Check out their selection of Rams socks, stocking caps, not socks, my apologies, caps, hats, bags, polos, and more. Winning Edge, 212 South 9th in Mount Vernon. I'm sure they can customize a stocking cap for you. Check out winningedgeusa.com, their new store in Mount Vernon. Free throw, good.
1 out of 2. First point for Herrin in the fourth quarter. These two teams kind of slowing down offensively here.
5:11 left. Ryan across the timeline. Sanders wide open, and his pass is going to be intercepted. They try to go baseline. Intercepted by Johnson into the front court. Stops mid-post. Layup is good. And that will be on Claire Ryan.
Yep. In this day and age, that's a block. Johnson's got 18, looking for 19 here at 56-36.
What a night she's had. DC just set a 20-point game. Congratulations to the Central-Lear-Waltonville Lady Devils, regional champs at New Coin, 58-46 winners over good friend Andy Sloan's Benton Rangerettes, both coaches good friends of the Saturday Sports Show. Nashville Hornets, of course, champs of their own regional over Pinckneyville. As the end one was good, so a 3-point play that time for Lady Tigers, back up 21, matches their largest lead. And now we'll pick away the pocket here. And up the left side will come Gabby Woodis. Waits for the numbers to even up with 4:48 left in the fourth quarter. Out of left corner, that is Smothers. Back to Woodis now up top. It's Johnson with it. Looking off to the right side with 4:40 left to play. Off of the right block, Whitney Woodis. Posts up. Nope. Rebound for LaQuat. Up and no good. Wow. Rebound will go to Rush. Micaiah throws off to Claire Ryan, who will bring it across the timeline. Right of the circle. Looking to go off to the wing. And lob it in for Hannah Owens. Hannah the post up and no good. Got her own rebound, but it's going to be tipped away to Woodis. Up the left side will come Tori Johnson. 4:16 left in the fourth. Gabby Woodis up left. Looking for Whitney was LaQuat. Now back to the left side. This will be number 10, Tori Johnson. Oh, man. Tony Wilt brings you score updates tonight. Brought to you by your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Of course, Tony Wilt is located at the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower. Online at TonyWilt.com. Or look for your State Farm agent. It is a white State Farm Jeep. What was that? That was a block shot. It was a clean block, but it ends up back in the hands of Madison LaQuat.
The ball goes in. I mean, it's all Herrin tonight. They're a great team, and they're going to be a handful next week for everybody in that Massac Regional.
It's 59-36. The pass sails out of bounds across the right baseline. LaQuat having a good night with 11. Off of the bench all in the second half.
Sanders will sit out as Jeff Lyon starts to go a little deeper down the bench.
3:37 left. Lady Rams trail 59-36. It'll be rushed to inbound. Looking into the corner for Scoble. Colleen launches an 18-footer from the left side. No good. Rebound will be tipped away, and this will be off of the Lady Rams. It'll belong with the Tigers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really wasn't, but, you know. Herrin Lady College powers our video streaming. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands of dollars on your college education. Herrin Lady College. Off the right side, it's Whitney Woodis looking back to the deep right wing for Smothers. Smothers is going to come around, left-hand dribble, kicks the basketball, goes over to the left side for Gabby Woodis. Tori Johnson with it off the left sideline, near sideline rather. Now off of the far block. Ooh, post up no good for Woodis. Bunny not there.
Hammered.
And now Jasmine Hawkins is up with the second rebound. Left side comes Claire Ryan. Look underneath Hannah Owens. Hannah's going to post up and no good, but she'll go to the line to shoot too.
Hannah's still digging. All those fouls, she's got 4 fouls and had them for seemed like the whole game, and she's still been able to play a lot of minutes tonight.
Peyton Hayes is going to check in. Hannah goes to the line to shoot two. 59-36. Herrin on top. 3:01 left. And now Hannah will miss the first. She'll have another.
For 20, Emma Deaton in for Herrin. For Mount Vernon.
Unreal.
For 5, Peyton Hayes.
Live and learn on this one. Owens misses them both. It's kind of been that kind of night. You got to have erasable memory tonight after this one's over.
I would say that you do. Off the trap in the corner. Johnson's going to find a Woodis for Herrin. That's Whitney. Looking back right of the circle. Good ball fake by Johnson. Looking back door for Gabby. No look. Zipped it through the paint. The hands were there. The shot wasn't. It's out of bounds. Rebound will be a team defensive board to the Lady Rams. It'll go the other way with 2:43 left.
Wide open layup. Missed the whole backboard. That's hard to do.
Unbelievable. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. Avery Barton has a camera for your video at WMIXsports.com. Holly Carroll back at our Mount Vernon studio. Off of the right arc, that is going to be a lob into the right corner for Hawkins from Ryan. Ryan gets it back. The reverse it around left side. Off of the wing, Hayes. Bounce pass to the top for Ryan with 2:26 left to go. Lady Rams are down 23. It's 59-36. Look underneath. Good lob play, Hannah Owens. She will post up and draw another foul and go to the line. There you go. Community First Bank is the official voice of high school sports on WMIX. 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts. Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Owens will leave the first. Short, then it'll roll off the back iron. She'll have another. So Haley Hunter will check in.
Frustrating night for Hannah Owens. Continues.
And 2:18 left to go. First free throw, no good. There will be another.
Wow.
No good. Missed both. Holly make that Haley Hunter the rebound. Not an actress. 2:12 left to go up the left side. This will be Deaton looking into Gabby Woodis off the arc. And now back to Woodis inside to be tipped away by Peyton Hayes. Deaton with it off the deep left wing looking for Tori Johnson between the circles. Veers off to the right side near the sideline. 1:55 left to go. Lady Rams trail 59-36. That's Hunter with it. Fought off the double team. Backside they go to Cerruti. Her shot no good. Hunter will fight for the rebound. And this will be a travel.
One thing about it, Mount Vernon and bringing in players off the bench, they're battling in there hard. They're trying to show Coach Lon, hey, you can play me next week if you need somebody.
Now the freshman Lauren Heinzman will check in. Claire Ryan will take a seat. Lady Rams have Peyton Hayes, Lauren Heinzman, Colleen Scoble, Isha Sanders, and Jasmine Hawkins with 1:45 left in the fourth. 59-36 to score. Right-hand dribble for Hayes. Looks off to the lefty. Heinzman into the corner. This will be Hawkins. Heinzman tries a three, the left-hander. Ooh, in and out. Rebound will be plinkled around. Scoble, and it looks like Herrin will fight for it. That was between Scoble and Hunter. Battle won by Colleen. It'll be Lady Ram basketball. So Jarrell will check in for Herrin as the seniors will come out one by one to a loud applause. Sparse crowd here tonight, but Memorial Gymnasium is a big gym. Hosted plenty of sectionals. Off the left, out of the corner, Peyton Hayes, a three try is no good. A rebound will go to Hunter. Almost tripped with it, kicked the basketball. And now this will go out of bounds, turnover Herrin. Went about 3/4 down the court before it trickles out.
Yeah, got some people in there playing in front of the home fans. They're getting a little nervous.
So with 1:22 left in the fourth, 59-36, Lady Rams are down 23. They'll finish their regular season at 14-9. No, they will at least share, at the very worst, a South 7 Conference title. Garbdale Terriers will wrap up the other team with only one loss on Saturday. 3 from Hayes, no good. Left wing, Isha Sanders fights for the rebound. It'll tip to the top. Recovered by Herrin. It'll be Deaton in the front court. Lauren Heinzman races back to play defense. And picked up a foul.
Yeah, I'll tell you what got it. The swiping motion down. Don't know about the contact, but more times than not, when you swipe down, you're going to get a foul called.
So Deaton will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Tigers. 59-36 your score. You can watch us online from any device at WMIXsports.com. You're listening to it right here. WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. At the line shooting 2 is Emma Deaton. Made the first to make it 60-36.
Mount Vernon will head to the regional,
where they'll take on the Centralia Annies on Monday night. 5:45 pregame here on 94.1. We'll have postseason video for you at WMIXsports.com. Pardon me, as Heinzman up the sideline into the right corner for Jasmine Hawkins. Back to the lefty Heinzman. Hawkins tries another 3. No, it's off the back iron. Rebound will go to Scoble. Pushed, gets it to Kinsey Rankin. Rankin's going to dribble in. Lost it, but got it to Scoble. Scoble fires up a shot that's no good, and to the line will go Colleen. Speaking of the Annies, they lead outs off. What?
Yes. They've been leading the entire way.
Wow, 48-37 after 3.
Mm-hmm.
You might see an inspired Annie's bunch on Monday.
They won't go down without a fight. Both teams will drive hours to play a game.
Yep. Scoble at the line, shooting 2. Makes the first, makes the second. 2 in the book tonight for the senior Colleen Scoble. And it is 60 to... I thought she made both. Only made one? My apologies. Well, 1 in the book for Colleen Scoble. 61-37. Shot from up top. Rattles off the right of the iron. Rebound will go to Haley Hunter with 33 seconds. Back to the right wing. Deaton wants a 3 for Herrin. No good. Rebound will be tipped around. Hawkins will come away with it, trying to get off the pass. Finds Lauren Heinzman. The lefty will go right across the timeline with a right-hand dribble. Looking off the block. Has it stripped away. And that'll be a foul. And to the line will go Lauren Heinzman to shoot the 1 in bonus with 21.6 seconds left. This game tonight, as always, has been presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Your community, your bank, your choice. With friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs, Community First Bank likes to keep it simple. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking. Remember FDIC. So Lauren Heinzman is at the line shooting 2. The lefty's first is good. That's somebody they're going to depend on in the future.
Good to get her some time here on the varsity level. Bright lights.
61-38 the score. Lady Rams obviously on the ugly side of that, unfortunately, here from Memorial Gym at Herrin. Heinzman's second is no good. Rebound to go to the right side for the senior Cerruti. And this will be another new Tiger in the lineup. I thought that was Lentz. It'll come off the left side. Looking to go backdoor for Cerruti. She'll pick up the basketball. Up and in. Mid-post, and it's 63-38. Herrin's going to win this one and close out the regular season winning style. Off of the right arc. Indira Cantiana, nope, can't come up with a 3 at the buzzer. That is your final score. The Herrin Lady Tigers 63. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams 38. Your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show is next. This is Lady Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank. We'll take a break. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
People's National Bank makes purchasing a home easy. Hi, this is Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist from People's National Bank. Visit peoplesnationalbank.com to fill out an online application 24/7, and you will be on your way to owning your own home. If you have any questions, give me, Joy Schrader, a call at 241-6928. People's National Bank, your home for home loans. Proudly serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Loans subject to credit approval.
Raise your hand if you're tired of showing up for a service appointment only to sit around a waiting room. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealer at King City Chrysler Center. Our express lane fast oil changes and more provide quick, convenient service with no appointment needed. Our specialists are on hand to wait on you with lanes dedicated just for your oil changes, tire rotation, brake inspection, batteries, bulbs, wiper blades, air filter replacements, and more. We will also perform complimentary vehicle inspection with every oil change. We work around your schedule, open weekdays from 7:30 until 5 and Saturdays from 8 a.m. until noon. See Express Lane Fast Oil Changes and more for all of your service needs, and we will get you back on the road quick. We're located at King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois. Just another reason you can count on us.
What does technology sound like? Is it the clang of heavy machinery, the beeps and chirps of an electronic gadget? At the new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, technology sounds a little something like this.
It's the sound of a young girl excited because her mom's being released the same day as her minimally invasive surgery. Thanks to the Da Vinci surgical robot, our surgeons' hand motions are seamlessly translated into smaller, more precise movements. But surgery isn't the only way Good Samaritan is raising the bar for advanced healthcare in Southern Illinois.
That's the sound of a patient's health record being updated and stored electronically for immediate access by nurses, primary care doctors, and specialists alike. That's why soon, the new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center will use all electronic patient health records. Less paper translates to faster, better care for you. And that sounds a little something like this.
The new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, raising a hospital, raising the bar.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show starts now.
And we welcome you back inside Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Herrin High School. Lady Rams fall tonight, 63-38. This is your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. View their inventory in person at 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or log on to schmidtchevrolet.com. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. Avery Barton is here with us. He provided the video tonight at WMIXsports.com. Holly Carroll takes care of things back at the Powerhouse on Broadway. And, of course, Lady Rams will end their season 14-9, regular season speaking, of course, 14-9. They head into the regional on Monday night at Massac County, where they'll take on Centralia. 5:45 will be your pregame on WMIX-FM. Video at WMIXsports.com for the 6 o'clock tip-off. Of course, you can find our full broadcast schedule at WMIXsports.com for showcase games, for upcoming Ram games, and for upcoming Lady Ram games as well. We'll take a break on your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. When we come back, we'll have scoring and stats and much more. Talk to Jeff Lonan as well. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
For 16 years, I wrote about the area's great teams. Now I'm part of a great team, the sales team, Schmidt Ford of Salem. Hi, folks, it's Mike McManus, and I'm proud to be part of the Schmidt Ford family. Whether it be a new or pre-owned vehicle, let me or any other of our professional sales consultants help you find your next car or truck. You'll be glad you did. So stop by Schmidt Ford of Salem. Visit us online at schmidtfordofsalem.com.
Too expensive to get back into shape? Not anymore. Herrin Lady College's new fitness center is only $53 per semester. They've also thought of everything with universal machines, free weights, treadmills with dedicated TV screens, ellipticals, and more. Qualified dance instructors are also available. Or go at your own pace with DVDs that can be used in the exercise room. Best of all, it's open 7 days a week. Check out the Herrin Lady College Fitness Center in the Marketplace off Potomac Boulevard in Mount Vernon. Or log on to HerrinLadyCollege.edu/Fit Center. Back to Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
And we welcome you back on WMIX, WMIXsports.com. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside for your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. Lady Rams fall here tonight to Herrin on the road, 63-38. Of course, Jeff Lonan set to join us here in just a moment. They will head to regional play on Monday night. They'll take on the Centralia Annies, 5:45 pregame. 6 o'clock tip-off here, same dial location, same web address. Jeff, of course, you join us now. Jeff London, head coach of the Lady Rams. I know it did not go the way you wanted it to go, and some things beyond your control, of course, in that one. But all in all, Herrin came out, played very well tonight.
Absolutely. It's their senior night. They played well. We just didn't shoot it very well, and we didn't take care of the ball against the 1-3-1, and that's what they do. And it's tough on us. We don't see that all year long. I said this last year when we played them. It was worse on us last year. I mean, what did we get? At least we got 38 tonight. Last year, I think in the regional we got 29. So we got 9 points better, I guess, over the course of the year against it. But it's tough. It's tough to play against. And when you don't have drivers, which we don't, we have Courtney and Claire are really pretty much it for penetrators for us. And they're also really right now the only kids who are hitting any threes. And when you're trying to rely on 2 kids, and then you got Hannah in there, we got to find a way to get Hannah the ball more against that defense, and it's tough, but we got to find a way. And then we didn't get anything really much from a scoring standpoint from anybody else. So. It's just tough, and they make it tough on you, and it's their senior night, and this is a tough place to play. And I think we had I'm not sure when we came here tonight that I think there was a little air out of our sail after Tuesday's big emotional win. I think we came here to play, and I told them myself in the locker room, I think we came to play. I think we were going to try to win, but I also don't feel like we were near as intense or maybe as serious about this game as we were on Monday and Tuesday and last Saturday. We had 3 games there in a row where it was just nail biting time, and I think tonight I just didn't feel we were as intense and didn't come out with as much energy.
So how in the long run going into next Monday?
Yeah.
How does this help you? Kind of allows you to get refocused, get your team back on the track, say, hey, look what happened. We need to take care of some things.
Yeah, it may not be a bad thing. I mean, really, it might not. I mean, honestly, it's nice to get all the wins you can, but at the same time, if we have to play this team again, I would rather get my butt beat tonight and face them on a neutral floor a second time around than to win here tonight in an unlikely scenario of senior night on the road and then have to face them at a neutral site. So I guess if we have to face them again in the regional, there's no question about it that hard to beat this team twice. I'd rather lose the one here, and then if we got to see them there, then we'll see them there. But honestly, I'm not nearly as disappointed as you might think. The ball didn't go in the basket for us tonight at all. I mean, it got to be comical in the fourth quarter. I mean, how many shots did we take? Even from the line, the ball just would not go. It just would not fall. And we had 1 point in the fourth quarter there up till the end. I mean, and we took shots. I mean, the ball just would not go in the basket. And I turned to the kids on the benches, I think this place is haunted. I mean, the ball just literally would not fall, and everything was falling for them. And when that happens, you have nights like that, and it just is what it is. And we got the other thing is we got taken out of our game plan really early when Hannah got in foul trouble. I mean, I'm just telling you right now, it just took us completely out of our flow. 3 touch fouls that got called, and all of a sudden your entire flow defensively. I mean, how many times do you see us get into a 2-3 zone? I mean, but we had to right off the bat. We never in 20 games we haven't had to do that. And all of a sudden within the first 3 minutes of the game we're in a 2-3 because we get some tight calls, and that's the part of it. You got to play through it. I understand that, but that was very frustrating in that, we weren't able to carry through with our game plan, which we did have, believe it or not, tonight. We did have a plan, but it kind of went out the door early, and because we had to protect Hannah, and that's basketball. That's the way it is.
Well, I think he said it perfectly earlier in the game when it seemed like all the 50-50 balls were going the way of the Tigers. It's tough to win a game like that.
Every single 50-50 ball went their way. We had to get in something that we do not do defensively to protect our post player because of her early foul trouble. And then let's face it, they're defensively very good, and that until you're down there trying to get a shot against it, you don't realize it. But they're also very big. They're much more physical than I think if anybody gives them. This team would give a lot of teams in the South 7 a hard time. Obviously, I mean, I'm telling you right now, they're a name-by South 7 that wants a piece of this Herrin team, because here's what they have that nobody in the South 7 has. They have physicality, and I'm just telling you how it is. At some point in time, it's just very hard to fight that physicality. They're big, they're strong, they run the boards. They're a pretty good transition team for as big as they are. I was very surprised at how well they ran, and they make shots, and they make free throws. So I'm telling you right now, this team's for real. Hey, we played Massac now. Massac beat us twice by a total of 4 points, and Massac is number 2 seed in our regional, and these guys beat Massac. So this team's for real, and not only are they for real, we caught them on a really good night for them and a really bad night for us. So these things happen. So I'm fine, and our kids are fine. And like I said, if we're going to beat them, I'd rather beat them next week than tonight.
Right. I think that's what matters most, of course, the postseason. Jeff, of course, we'll catch up with you tomorrow night. You'll have the Rams game with me on the FM. So we'll see you then. 14-9, pretty good record to finish the regular season with. You clinch at least a share of the South 7 Conference Championship, second consecutive championship for the Lady Rams. Congratulations.
Well, I appreciate that, and more importantly, we have really, really good girls on our team, really, really good girls, and they're good people. And you know what? That's more important than any one-loss record. That's what we need more of, in today's society, and I'm really proud of them. And I'm proud of them tonight. I just think that what happened tonight was just a case of nothing going our way, and that happens sometimes. That's what I told them in the locker room. So we're excited about the regional, and we're going to open Monday night, and we're going to give it our best shot.
There you go. That's all you can ask for. That's Jeff Lonan, head coach of Lady Rams basketball. We'll come back with scoring and stats in just a moment on your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon, online at schmidtchevrolet.com. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
If you've been trying to buy a car with a challenging credit history, you've discovered that it can be discouraging. But there is good news. I mean really good news. Not all buy here, pay here dealerships are the same. Second Chance Auto really is different. For 34 years, Second Chance Auto has guaranteed to give you the best value for every dollar you spend. Listen, did you know that at some dealerships, if you buy an $8,000 vehicle with minimal down, it could end up costing you $2,000 more? At Second Chance Auto, they'll explain how you can save more on the total cost of your vehicle. No surprises, just honest deals, bank rate financing for all, and a truly dependable vehicle with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. This tax season, use your refund where it will go the farthest. Let Second Chance Auto earn your business and your trust. You won't be disappointed. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call today, 244-4582.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
Back to Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
And we welcome you back, WMIX and WMIXsports.com. 63-38 is your final. Lady Rams fall here tonight to the Herrin Lady Tigers. And, of course, we take a look at your scoring and stats.
For the Herrin Lady Tigers, 23 of 48 from two-point range, 48%. Interestingly enough, they did not hit a three. 0 for 12. The Herrin Tigers go 23 of 60 from the field for 38%. Mount Vernon, 7 of 17 from two-point range for 41%. 5 of 19 from the arc for 26%. Mount Vernon goes 12 of 36 from the field for 33%. Free throw shooting, Herrin 15 of 18 for 83% compared to 9 of 21 for the Rams, 43%. Rebounding went to Herrin, 35-31, and Mount Vernon had 23 turnovers compared to just 12 for Herrin. Tori Johnson led the way with 19, followed by Madison Lacroix with 11, and I should have said Whitney Woodis with 13. Michaela Smothers had 8, Emma Deaton had 2, Gabby Woodis had 6, and Michaela Cerruti had 4. The Lady Rams were led tonight by Courtney Scarborough with 13, Jasmine Hawkins with 6, Hannah Owens 6, Peyton Hayes 5, Claire Ryan and Micaiah Rush with 3, Colleen Scoble and Lauren Heinzman have 1 for a final score of Herrin 63, Mount Vernon 38.
There you go. That is your look at your scoring and stats tonight. Lady Rams fall on the road at Herrin, finish the regular season 14-9. Have a share of the South 7 Conference title. We have to pick a player of the game tonight in this tough loss on the road, and I'm not sure who we go with.
I'm with Courtney. I'd say, one, I know Courtney Scarborough is obviously the leader with 13 points. Another one is Jasmine Hawkins with 6 points off the bench. I thought she gave Mount Vernon a spark early when it was necessary.
There you go. Player of the game tonight. We also have a Tony Wilt scoreboard update to get you here on your Schmitz Relay postgame show, brought to you by your State Farm agent. Tony Wilt, Mount Vernon, corner of 42nd and South Water Tower, online at TonyWilt.com, or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town and get to a better state with State Farm.
Regular season, Annie's of Centralia beat Altoff 63-52. Belleville East beat Granite City 54-25. And Belleville West beat Collinsville 53-37. In girls play 1A regional finals, Altamont over St. Anthony 36-27. Lebanon beat Jabot 62-47. Cobden over Alvarado 41-33. Carroll beat Century 67-53. Carroll will play the winner of Wayne City and Glacier Thompsonville. And North Clay beat Powell Hutt 53-50. In 2A, Breeze Central beat Westland 68-26. Cesarville Waltonville over Benton 56-48. T-Town beat Greenville 54-43. And Nashville beat Pinckneyville 37-24. In boys play, Fairfield over Wayne City 70-38. Mount Carmel beat Mount Vernon, Indiana 63-48. St. Anthony beat Windsor 57-43. And Jabot beat Edwardsville Metro East Lutheran 67-43. At the Class S state tournament at Herrin Lady College in boys, Giant City beat Bluford 53-50. And New Hope beat Adams 52-25. Those were semifinals tonight.
There you go. That's a look at your scores here on WMIX, WMIXsports.com, where we'll have a full scoreboard later tonight. Of course, we appreciate you joining us tonight, presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. They are the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX, AM and FM, and WMIXsports.com. That's going to do it for us tonight. Your WMIX sports team of Holly Carroll, Avery Barton, and Danny Czerwinski. I'm Chris Hugo from Herrin, reminding you the final score. Lady Tigers 63, your Lady Rams 38. So long from Williamson County.